Worrying times, as we all know, for His Majesty the King, King Charles III. A recent, shall we say, bump in the road in his health condition. And as I pointed out to many people, let's not forget that this is a person that's continuing to work. And people say, oh, really? But actually, he's doing a lot of events that are not publicised every single day. And this, of course, is very problematic because you do need to rest and recuperate when you're having, as many people know on this channel, that sort of treatment. But the bigger issue now really is how do you, if you're in a very indelicate position, say, and you've not exactly got the best interests at heart of the family that you've become estranged from, what do you do next? And this is the bigger problem now for the former royal known as, of course, Meghan Markle. Let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you today. Can you see the beautiful Big Ben there? It's nice, isn't it? A little bit chilly out here, chums, let me tell you. Suddenly dropped. Yes, nice and sunny. The minute you start filming, things go the other way, don't they? Yes, you know what it's like yourself. You think, I don't need a coat. Then you realise you do. I'll get told off for that, won't I? I know. I can hear you, Neil, get a coat. But, don't worry. Yes, we'll get on with it, you know what I mean? But as ever, nice to have your company. This is the problem on a more serious note now, because I know everybody here on the channel will want to wish His Majesty the King all the very best. So, as many people know, I've already checked in, and this is what I can tell you at the time of recording this. Now, I would say, the problem that you have with King Charles is nobody really can tell him what to do. And I don't mean that because he won't listen, but he's just very sort of, dogmatic. I think he feels better working. You know what I mean? I think all of us do, occupied, keep your mind off it, don't talk about it, it's not a problem, is it? You just kind of want to move it away. The bigger problem though, of course, if you are, say, Prince Harry, his youngest son, and of course his estranged wife, Meghan Markle, is what do you do? And this is the real problem, because now, since Meghan, of course, decided to return to the world of Instagram, she's allowed, exploited, monetized, whatever you want to call it, chums, her own family to great aplomb. And this is the problem, again, what you've got. You see, now, in this situation, what do you do? Because obviously there you have Catherine, the Princess and Prince of Wales, basically just carrying on. They're not making an issue of it. But if they don't put something out, for instance, if Prince Harry doesn't say, sending good wishes to my father or whatever, then you know exactly just how estranged he is from the father. Meghan has another difficult dilemma though, seemingly because if you think also, as I say, she's very vocal on Instagram, the social media that both she and Harry apparently dislike. And the other side of the coin is whatever she puts out will be dissected and broken apart. And she looks uncaring if she doesn't put something out, and more importantly, looks sort of, shall we say, how can I put this nicely? Well, jumping on the publicity wagon if she does. Insiders tell me that this is now the dilemma. You see, basically what they're going to claim is that this is a brand social media. This isn't a personal one. Well, that really doesn't wash either, because if it's not a personal one, why is she exploiting her own children on there? Why is she allowing them to be seen cooking with her? Of course it's a personal one. Now, I think this could do a lot of good for her own credibility and his, Prince Harry's, if they were to simply put out saying something like sending good wishes and thoughts and prayers to His Majesty the King. Nothing more, nothing less. This could be seen as a very nice gesture, not about an olive branch or anything like that, just a simple, kind gesture to think of somebody who's going through a rather difficult time. And this truly is the dilemma whirling round those many heads that they pay thousands of pounds for every year to decide which best way to tackle this latest health problem. The other thing is, I've been told that Meghan feels once again that naturally this, shall we say, could distract from what she's doing. It's all about the royals. It's always going to be, dear. That's your problem. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.